at this moment, I'm going to welcome the Vice Chancellor, Professor Leah Marangu, to give us a welcome message and also words of wisdom. The graduating class, unless you come again to progress, this might be the last one from our Vice Chancellor. So make sure you get everything, because those are words of wisdom. Let us appreciate our Vice Chancellor as she comes in front to give us some words of wisdom. Welcome, Professor.
Thank you very much, Professor Ongiti. I believe we have already received words of wisdom. But I want to welcome all of you. And I'll start with the General Superintendent, Church of Nazarene, Dr. Eugenio Duarte, the Chancellor of African Nazarene University, Dr. Lambert, our guest speaker, Dr. Naina Gata, General Superintendent Emeritus, and the only woman General Superintendent of the Church of the Nazarene. And when we talk about generals, we really talk about like popes. So you are going to be spoken today by somebody who has been a pope in the Church of the Nazarene. The Director of Africa Region, Church of the Nazarene, and the Chairman of the Board of Trustees, Dr. Philemon Chambo, members of the ANU University Board and Trustees, the 2015 honoree, Sam Owen, who is the founder of Kenya National Prayer Breakfast, and also the Men's Gathering and Africa Youth Forum leadership. And we also have our former Minister, Cabinet Minister, Dr. Ndambuki, Honorable Ndambuki, and Mr. Dr. James Magaria, the chairman of the Karen Hospital. And we have His Excellency Marian Dang Gor, Ambassador of the Southern Sudan. Also His Excellency Ambassador Beyen Rusam of State of Eritrea. And also we have His Excellency Lieutenant Colonel Mambeb Machemba of High Commission of Tanzania. We have many special guests and representatives of other organizations. And we also have the representatives of the Kajiado County who have been very good to us. We have parents and guardians and members of the Nazarene University community, alumni, and also the alumni to be class of 2015. And all protocols observed, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you to African Nazarene University to this graduation ceremony of 18th year of our graduation, and the one which actually has been the most represented in the graduation group. And we want to celebrate today the theme, Shaping the Future Through Innovation and Transformation. Today, university acknowledges and celebrates great academic strides by ushering these newest graduates into the world. And I will also beg to be given an opportunity today to request the Chairman of the Board of Trustees and Council of African Nazarene University, Dr. Philemon Chambo, to continue to finish my speech, please.
Class of 2015, throughout the defining years of your education at the African Nazarene University, we have placed emphasis on shaping of skills and competencies, nurturing of talent, and above all, instilling values that guarantee your empowerment will make a meaningful contribution to the world in both private and public lives. Greek philosopher Aristotle once stated, "Excellence is never an accident. It is always the result of a higher intention, sincere effort, and intelligent execution. It represents the wise choice of many alternatives. Choice, not chance, determines your destiny." It is my hope that you will embrace this wisdom from Aristotle and in turn it will be a roadmap to your excellence. I feel humbled and greatly honored to be celebrating years of excellence in our graduates, an excellence forged by an intentional effort that helped you to choose a character-based education that has equipped you with competencies and skills that will steer you to transform Africa and the world. Today, as you reflect on your achievement, I am certain that you have acquired a holistic education that will define your successes and embrace a new ethic into shaping the future. Africa needs such breed of ethical academicians, innovators, and entrepreneurs to bring about transformation in the continent's development agenda. I have reiterated in the past that there is a compelling evidence that universities have and continue to be a key outlet of budding innovation and entrepreneurship, which play an essential role in driving sustainable social, political, and economical development. Kenyan universities are not behind in this role. It is comforting to say that at African Nazarene University, we have integrated in our education innovative and entrepreneurial competencies, values, and skills, underscoring a spirit of social sustainability. We believe in producing graduates who will use their acquired knowledge to sustain the world instead of being sustained by the world. We produce graduates who will fulfill socially impactful imperatives that will transform and shape the future. Harry Lewis, in his book, Excellence Without a Soul, How a Great University Forgot Education, indicates that universities must endeavor to become wells from which imagination, invention, and creativity are drawn to the benefit of society, where the future leaders learn the lessons, good and bad, that the university teach, where students discover and innovate. Discoveries and innovations will be the source of national prosperity in the coming centuries. At African Nazarene University, we have endeavored to live by Lewis' rationale, overarching in our agenda a transformative education that promotes innovators who will transform the world both now and the future. This is demonstrated by the university's established multidisciplinary state-of-the-art innovation center, whose mission is to develop business solutions that transform communities. The university identifies the need to strategically position itself to incubate the huge pool of raw talents, ideas, and resources to generate solutions in businesses and development issues. ANU's unwavering resolve to offer a benchmark that defines its effort to shape the future of our mother continent, Africa, and the world by fostering innovative and entrepreneurial skills was initiated by the Impact Week 2015 Forum. The forum offered a creative platform for our students and alumni to sharpen their skills in preparation of service through the community. Class of 2015, it is our hope that you will make relevant contribution through the intellectual and innovative capabilities and skills you have acquired at ANU. We created and continue to create opportunities to nurture long-term innovation and productivity skills that will generate great social sustainable impact. Harvard business professor Clayton Christensen coined the term disruptive innovations to describe a new age innovation that are of greatest social impact. According to Clayton, disruptive innovations are transformational. They transform lives, transform businesses and markets, and transform global economies. Class of 2015, we charge you with the responsibility of being a source of disruptive innovations that will yield technologies, market ideas, and businesses that will sustain world economies. John F. Kennedy, the 35th President of USA, once stated, "Let us think of education as the means of developing our greatest ability, because in each of us there are private hopes and dreams which, if fulfilled, can be translated to be of benefit for everyone and greater strength of our nation." Graduates, I urge you to discover your hopes, dreams, and use your acquired education to convert into a disruptive innovation that will be of greater strength to the world. Trust in God, trust in your hopes and dreams, be resilient, and you will witness your dreams coming to fruition. We instill values of character, competence, and community, an indication that a solid character requires that you use your acquired skills to be of service to the community, nation, and the world. Service is a vital part of human character. Through service, an individual discovers and establishes their emotions, attitude, perceptions, thoughts, and decisions, all of which, according to the Greek philosopher Heraclitus, are the basis of one's character and a guide to his action. I want to challenge you to think about service as a lifestyle and lifetime commitment to nurturing the life of others. Just as our Lord Jesus Christ tasked his disciples to go out and be the salt and light of the world, so do we commission you to utilize your acquired knowledge to serve humankind. I challenge you to be ambassadors of the best practices of servant leadership. The power of service forges unity of purpose, as today's generation is continuously exposed to a shrink in affording basic commodities and youth unemployment. You are presented with a great opportunity to serve. Embrace the opportunity to serve and challenge yourself with the responsibility to transform the future. Your predecessors have become exemplary role models and have embraced the fundamental elements of service and have continued to make a significant contribution to the world through their innovation, developing social enterprises that have increased the university's mission towards sustainable social impact and the world transformation. In the short 20 years of the university's existence, ANU annually produces graduates who are recognized and celebrated internationally for their immense contribution and excellence towards transforming the world. In 2015 alone, over 5 of our graduates and students have received international acknowledgement. Allow me to mention a few. Ken Owino, a 2014 graduate, clinched the 2015 Erasmus Mundus Scholarship, a prestigious European Union scholarship in journalism that draws competitors from all over the world, which afforded him the opportunity to further his studies in the Aarhus University in Denmark. And he will be at the University of Amsterdam, Netherlands. He will pursue a Master of Arts degree in journalism, media and globalization during the 2015-2017 academic period, examining the relationship between media and politics. 2 of our graduates here today, Charles Mugane and Zio Mito, won the top position in the Best Team Foreign category at the 2015 Justice P.N. Bhagwati multi-court competition held in India. Our current students are also following suit, witnessed by one of our computer students, Sam Kitoni, who recently became a household name and role model of budding entrepreneurs, following the acquisition and partnership with his disruptive financial technology startup company by international finance service provider AFB Group. News of the acquisition made instant headlines as one of our Kenyans' highest gross acquisition at a staggering $1.7 million, an average of 154 million Kenya shillings. Additionally, one of our mass communication students, Kennedy Munene, also clinched first place in video category after participating in the local Heroes Journalism competition organized by Deutsche Welle, a German television network. The African Nazarene University Enactus Club was crowned 2015 champions at the Enactus National Champion Competition, clinching top position after beating 15 national universities. ANU Enactus had the honor of representing Kenya at the International Enactus World Cup 2015 Championship held at the Sandton Convention Center, Johannesburg, South Africa in October 2015. Dr. Shiko Kitau, a 2005 graduate, was recently listed in the 2015 Top 40 Under 40 Women, an annual program that rates top women in Kenya against the criteria of the freshness of the candidate, integrity, and their outstanding contribution to Kenya's economy, ingenuity, the performance and durability of their projects, multinational reach, and above all, those who excel in the emerging sector such as social enterprise. Lorna Ruto, a 2008 graduate who won the 2015 Green Save the Planet Award category at the Transform Kenya Awards. This, notwithstanding the numerous awards and accolades over the years that have made international headlines. The Women in Tech to Watch, the 2009 Enablers Business Award, the 2010 Bid Network Nature Challenge Award, the 2010 Seed Award, the 2011 Sub-Saharan Award, the Double Duff Nature WWF Nature Challenge Award, the Forbes 2012 20 Youngest Power Women in Africa, the 2014 Africa's Most Promising Young Entrepreneurs. Graduates, our alumni are a true testimony of world-class innovators and servant leaders who choose to shape the future of the world. I urge you to join these great men and women, our ANU alumni, to shape the future of Africa and the world through innovation and transformation practices. These transformational practices produce positive development as opposed to idle practices that create a vacuum and negative thinking which lead to crises in development. The aforementioned is in tandem with the parable in Luke 8:5-8. A farmer went out to sow his seed. As he was scattering the seed, some fell along the path. It was trampled on, and the birds ate it up. Some fell on the rocky ground, and when it came up, the plants withered because they had no moisture. Other seed fell among thorns, which grew with it and choked the plants. Still, other seeds fell on a good soil. It came up and yielded a crop 100 times more than was sown. Transformational practices are yielded from a good soil, while idle practices result from planting seeds on rock. 2015 graduates, we hope you will be diligent enough to sow your seeds on the fertile land and not on the rock that has a thin layer of earth. I am inspired by James Allen, who once said that a man's mind may be likened to a garden, which may be intelligently cultivated or allowed to run wild. But whether cultivated or neglected, it must and it will bring forth. Just as a gardener cultivates his plot, keeping it free from weeds, and growing the flowers and fruits which he requires, so may a man tend the garden of his mind, weeding out all the wrong, useless, and impure thoughts, and cultivate toward perfection the flowers and fruits of right, useful, and pure thoughts. By pursuing this process, a man sooner or later discovers that he is the master gardener of his soul, the director of his life. He also reveals within himself the laws of thought and understands with ever-increasing accuracy how the thought forces and mind elements operate in shaping his characters, circumstances, and destiny. Congratulations, class of 2015. God bless you, Professor Leah Marangu, Vice Chancellor.